The Lakers need to figure out their life without LeBron James. And in my opinion, it starts with figuring out their offense. I'm Sean Davis. Make sure you guys turn on post notification bells and subscribe here to the channel for more great content and coverage regarding the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm going to be having more film breakdowns here on the channel as we get closer to the playoffs, and especially in the playoffs. Winding down our high school basketball season. My team is currently in the Final Four, so getting ready for that has been really, really fun. But the Lakers, over the last 10 games, obviously, they're pretty successful. They've lost 2 games in a row, dropping the game against the Boston Celtics and dropping the game against the Brooklyn Nets the other night with no LeBron James. And I do want to preface this by saying, yes, the Lakers are incredibly banged up and injured right now. And I think there's something to that, right? I think that, not having Braun, Rui, and Jackson Hayes really, really hurts them because Jackson Hayes gives them some semblance of a vertical threat at the rim, which we all know how Luka really, really thrives with guys like that. I mean, just look at what Luka was able to accomplish with Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively and players of the like in Dallas. And Jackson Hayes isn't quite on that level, but Jackson Hayes is good enough. I think Jackson Hayes actually played really, really, really well, especially since Luka's been here, but honestly, mostly since, the Lakers, mostly since this season has started. But the Lakers offense has recently kind of been a drag, and there's a couple of reasons why for that. Number one, the Lakers have got to start running organized offense again. I've talked about organized offense a little bit already. There's great follows on Twitter, like my guy Crandiswick Basketball, who does a great job, or Tim_NBA, I believe it is, that breaks down all the organized offense stuff for the Lakers. And this is why, really quickly, this is why organized offense is so important, because it just keeps everybody on the same page and understanding, this is one of the biggest reasons why. There's a couple other reasons too, but it keeps everybody on the same page so we know what to expect from, the shot on the floor, right? And it also gives you an organized look and organized attack. So, like, if a team's running drop, we're not freelancing or we're not running a switch beater. No, we're actively trying to attack drop. And the Lakers have been a team, for example, that's kind of struggled with drop, recently and this season in general. But that's really why organized offense is important. One, and that's kind of like a shortened down version why, but one, because you can specifically hone in on what the defense is doing and attack that specifically. And two, you also can, have some semblance of understanding of what to expect, what kind of shot to expect on the floor. I don't have this particular data in front of me. Again, this would be something that Tim will probably be able to better provide, but the Lakers, they have not been doing a great job of running organized offenses of late. If you look at their past 10 games, obviously the Lakers have been amazing defensively. The Lakers still, even with the 2 losses, are number 1 in defense over the last 10 games. And even if we stretch out, okay, the Lakers go from number 1 to number 2 in defense over their past 15 games. But if we keep the same measurements and we look at the last 15 games, the Lakers are the only team in the playoffs currently over the last 15 games to be in the bottom 5 of turnover percentage. The Lakers have got to clean up their turnovers. Right now, the Lakers, if we go to the last 10 games, Lakers are bottom 3. Now, if you go last 10 games, then Houston's in here, Detroit's not far off, but the Lakers turnover percentage is 15.7%. The Hornets and the Jazz are both tied for dead last at 15.9%. The Lakers, when they get a shot up, their true shooting percentage is 12th, and their effective field goal shooting percentage is 14th. So they're a semi-efficient offense. They're about a league average, maybe a slightly above average efficient offense. But the problem is, because they're not all the way running organized offense all the time, and that requires Luka or Austin or Braun when he was so healthy to kind of do a little too much, have to self-create everything. Now your turnovers are a little bit higher. And you're just not even getting shots up, quite frankly. The Lakers play the Milwaukee Bucks tomorrow. This is going to be a big game, in my opinion, to see if the Lakers are able to kind of fix some of the loose screws, if you will. Because if we go past 15 games, first off, Milwaukee is a drop coverage heavy team. So with Brook Lopez, Giannis Romeo on the weak side, Milwaukee has not forced a lot of turnovers. In the last 15 games, Milwaukee is bottom 6 in turnover percentage, opponent's turnover percentage. So they're not forcing a lot of turnovers. Milwaukee does a good job of not allowing teams to shoot a bunch of free throws. But again, bottom 6 in opponent turnover percentage. They're going to play a lot of drop coverage. So if the Lakers come out and are not prepared to, attack their drop coverage, that's going to be a telltale sign that they weren't prepared for this game and that they are not, where they need to be at offensively in terms of their organization. We still don't know the status quite yet of Jackson Hayes and Rui Hachimura. Braun is expected to be out for this game as well, obviously, but and this game being tomorrow. And I do think JJ's like done some fun stuff. I do have a video that's going to come out talking about like the changes JJ's made to the Lakers offense since the Luka Doncic trade, because there is a couple of noticeable trades, noticeable things that they've kind of shifted to offensively. They kind of align with more so his thinking, I think, based off things JJ said in the past and what we know about him. But it's a little bit frustrating that this team isn't organized offensively. And I get the players are hurt and Luka's new. I don't think that's an excuse. I really, really don't think that's an excuse, because the games where we do see the games where we do see the Lakers offensive organization be on tap, we've seen it recently with Luka here. So there's no reason for them to not be able to get back in that mode and be able to dial up good offensive organization. So kind of a rant, if you will. But again, I'll have another video out tomorrow, probably, maybe even later on tonight if I'm able to get it out quick enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the Lakers offensive organization. Is it a big deal, you think, or is it not a big deal? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, follow me on Twitter at Sean_DABI. And as always, go Lake Show. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.